Hello and good morning everyone. My name is Wycliffe. I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. Just like I promised that we will be going through a lot of stages and steps concerning life in the dating and which culminates into marriage and all that. So to begin with, in the first place, the headline of my discussion or my YouTube channel is Life and Parenting, in bracket, both good and bad. That means that you and I can either be a good parent or a bad parent. But both of us are parents. So it doesn't matter. Look, you can be a parent, a good parent or a bad parent. But in the course of our discussions throughout, we will be talking about being a good parent and being a bad parent, the effects of being a good parent, and as well as the effects of being a bad parent. So, to begin with, we would really want to know the necessary crucial steps in identifying the person that you can love or you can relate with in way of love, and then necessary steps which we call dating process. Now, there are so many things that happens during that, whether you like call it courtship or dating or whatever, that process of knowing each other. Now, there are do's and don'ts. Unfortunately, friends, there are so many things that we bypass. This has made many relationships that were to end somewhere fails to end because we bypassed so many things. Case in point, many a times a man sees a woman. Men and women are different. They're different in creations, they're different in how they look at things, they're different in so many ways. And therefore, there is what a man sees in a woman that makes him get attracted to that lady. Likewise, there is what a woman sees in a man that makes her get attracted to that particular man. And these things, unfortunately, they are different. You will find that a man will always walk by what he sees. In most cases, men will walk by what they see, as opposed to women. Women use a lot of feeling, which is attached to emotion. Men don't rely on emotions and feeling. And that is why you see a man will look at a woman and look at her in a way of being with her. That is not love in the first place. The moment a man sees a woman and admires her, which even in the Bible, that is referred to as already, the Bible says that you've already committed adultery with that woman the moment you see and you admire. And therefore, there are necessary and relevant steps in dating, both for Christians and non-Christians. I mean, religious to be general. There are religious people and non-religious people. So, and there are steps they need to follow if that the said relationship is to end somewhere. Friends, today the world is full of single mothers and to some extent single fathers. But the majority, the greater percentage we have is single mothers. Now, these single mothers, they didn't want to be single mother. Nobody. I have seen a lot. I have seen women. I have talked to women. No woman applied to be a single mother. In fact, 99% of them went into a relationship, gave it all, believing that the guy was for the deal. Little did they know that the guy saw something, maybe some figure or some complexions, and then fell in love with that. Now, this is for men. Men, my dear men, my fellow men. What takes you there will keep you. Because look, if we say that it is the figure, as we can say, it's a curvy woman, it's a beautiful woman, look, you need to know, time will come when that beauty or that shape is no longer there. So if, ladies, you need to be very attentive when a man approaches you and tells you that they love you. You need to ask yourself several things. What do you love about me? And listen, don't just take the first answer, because men will travel from South Africa to Kenya just to come and sleep with you. And that's it. Let me tell you, men will travel for the longest distance ever just to come and sleep with a woman. And that pleasure, which can only take around a second. And then that is when the things come and they start realizing, oh, okay, oh, so I'm in Kenya, I'm a South African, I'm in Kenya, just came to sleep. And the same ladies are in South Africa. So ladies, please, ladies, you people are the flowers of this world. And you know how beautiful the world is with you. So listen to men very keenly. When a man approaches you that they love you, of course, every relationship would start like that. Because every relationship, when you ask those people who have been in marriage for the past like 50 years, they started by either simple jokes, which culminated into serious dating, and because they followed the right process, befriended the right people, listened to the right advices, attended good religious teachings. Today they are 58 or 59 or 60 years old in marriage. Because no marriage is perfect. No partner is perfect. I always say, life is what you make it. If you want a happy marriage, work for it. And a marriage is not for one person. It is for both parties. I need to give 100% for it to work. Likewise, you as my partner need to give 100%. Because look, if I give 100 and you give 50, in the end I'll get tired. We are human beings. Even vehicles, machines do get tired. So please, when you identify the right person, number one, spare enough time for each and every person. Get enough time. This time is not for sex. This time is for talking and constructive talking. I mean, talk about finances. Talk about relationship with other family members. Talk about investment. Talk about families that have made it and the ones that have failed. Because look, we always try to copy successful families. And I want to put it very clear here to you, friends. There are as much as we can learn on the successful relationship or marriages, we can as well learn from failed marriages and failed relationships. If you only rely on successful people to learn from them, then I would call it a half-baked knowledge. Because look, the thing you need to be prepared for more is the worst. Because nothing surprises than the worst. So you need to prepare for failure, actually. You need to prepare for failure. Because that is what will bring you down, actually. Success will not bring you down, in many cases. So if you build the structures, then whatever comes your way, because marriages and relationships have issues. However, what will keep you going is the structures you build while moving up front. So friends, ask relevant questions. Don't ask just shallow questions. Where do you stay? Then you leave it at there. When are you coming to visit me? No. Do surprise visits. Surprise visits. Because look, when you announce that you're going to meet a lady on a Saturday, she will wash her clothes, prepare her, do some nice hair. And like the same applies to a man. So when I'm coming there, I will come as an actor. What Shakespeare said once in her book, that the world is a stage and everybody in it is an actor. It depends on which part I am given to play. Every one of us is an actor in the world. So do surprise visits. See that lady when she's walking her barefooted, when she's not done her hair, when she doesn't have makeup. The same, make surprise visits with your friends. See how the man, where he is, how he sleeps, where the nini is, where the family is, how he relates with the family. A man who has a good relationship with his sisters, brothers, fathers, and family members will have a good relationship with your people as well. We have seen relations. I have seen a relationship where a man doesn't have relationship with his sisters, his brothers, and therefore when you as a wife get married to him in the end, if you tell him you want to go see your brother, he doesn't feel it because himself, he doesn't have that kind of attachment. And this is the importance of dating. There are things you can correct. There are things you might not correct. There are things only time can correct. So you can do your part. Do it to the best. Leave the rest to God. However, ensure you follow the right procedure, right steps. Do a lot of visit. See her when she's annoyed. See her when she's happy. Be with her. When she has money. When she doesn't have money. Look, ask, what do you plan? What is your plan if you get married in 10 years' time? In 5 see her short-term plans and long-term plans. This will help you. If you're married to someone or you are engaged with someone who is visionless and you are a vision person, you will pull each other behind. When you will have your money planning to invest in a land business or some construct or other real estate, this one is planning to buy some nice food and nice clothes. So you need to be working together. Secondly, there are things that you can make as you move along. You can make her think the way you want, or you can make him think the way you want. Because being together, you will think alike. Bring an idea. If someone brings an idea in the relation or in the courtship, listen. If you want to oppose it or you want to disagree with it, bring an alternative idea to put it in line. Don't say, no, can we build a rental house? No. You need to tell me, no, why? There has to be a better something that you are bringing. Just bring an idea that encounters this. Don't just oppose because you want to oppose. She's a woman who has said that. No. Pana, ninyi wanawake mkiwa na pesa. No, that is not the way. So please, friends, I will be taking us through stages and stages until we reach where, if after marriage, how you stay, and after that, even when in case God forbid one passes away, how you move on after that, and then life will go on. So thank you very much. Subscribe to this channel and be blessed as you watch. I can't wait to see you. Thank you very much.